I came home to a stranger who had spent the night and had cleaned out all my things. Mia and Aaron have the perfect life everyone envies. Aaron is the kind of husband everyone envies, hard-working, kind, and devoted to his wife. They are a power couple, a well-oiled machine who complement each other in every way. From lazy weekend brunches to quiet movie nights, Aaron loves Mia deeply, and makes no secret of it. They have been married for 5 years and still have the same spark in their eyes as they did on their wedding day. Aaron believes he knows Mia in every way, and that they are true soulmates. But over time, little things have started to worry Mia. She used to eagerly share every detail of her day, but now she has become more reserved. She sometimes avoids Aaron's gaze and always seems busy, even when they are alone together. Aaron attributes these changes to stress, as she holds an executive marketing position that requires long hours and frequent business trips. He remains unsettled, however, by a quiet but persistent feeling that lingers. The first sign came on a Friday night when Mia went out for the night with her girlfriends. Aaron encouraged her to enjoy her time with her friends, but as the night wore on, her texts became fewer and fewer. And when she returned home late at night, she smelled faintly of cologne and looked a little disheveled, not really up for a night out with friends. Aaron's suspicions grew, but he suppressed them. He didn't want to be the kind of person who doubted his wife's every move. Until now, she had given him no reason to doubt her. 2 weeks later, the second sign appeared. Aaron was helping Mia with the laundry when her phone rang. A text message from an unknown number appeared on the screen. Unforgettable. When can we do it again? Aaron felt his heart sink. He put the laundry down and took a deep breath. She noticed his expression and immediately deleted the message. Her smile stiffened for a moment, then quickly returned. It was just a joke from a client, she said. Aaron forced a smile, but doubt crept into his mind. Those words lingered in his mind, the message forever etched in his mind, and he felt himself beginning to change, becoming more withdrawn as he kept a close eye on Mia, painfully aware of every little gesture he once found endearing. Soon after, Aaron's worst fears were confirmed. On a rainy Saturday night, Mia said she was going to work overtime again. Aaron kissed her goodbye, but as he watched her drive off, he couldn't ignore the suffocating doubt in his chest. On impulse, he got in his car, followed at a distance, switched off his headlights, and watched as Mia pulled into a small, dimly lit bar on the other side of town, where a tall, dark-haired man was waiting by the door. Mia smiled as she got out of the car and threw her arms around him. Aaron's heart broke as the story took an increasingly twisted turn. I hope you'll join us for the rest of the story. If you're hooked, why not take a moment to click the subscribe button? Each new story will give you a front row seat for an unforgettable journey, and these stories just might resonate with you. Let's continue and see how this story unfolds. They walked into the house, and Aaron drove home. Their images burned in his mind. Rage and betrayal clouded his vision. He stumbled into the empty house, his emotions in turmoil, but suddenly numb. He poured himself a glass, then another, and as he drank, the pain eased a little, just enough to allow him to think clearly. Aaron realized that the marriage was beyond repair, that the woman he had loved was gone, replaced by someone he didn't know. But instead of anger, he decided to do something else, to make her feel the betrayal as deeply as he had. Aaron spent the whole week preparing meticulously, devising a plan to ensure that Mia would regret her betrayal as much as he did. He quietly emptied their joint account, transferring the funds to an account she could not access. He began packing his things bit by bit, taking only what he needed, while leaving without a trace. He once lived in the house, and he arranged to work remotely for a while, quietly with his boss, so that his departure would not arouse suspicion. He wanted to leave before Mia realized what was going on, leaving her with an empty room and all the evidence of his actions. Before he left, he booked a suite at a nearby hotel so that she would not know where he was. He knew that she would probably spend the night with the mysterious man, which was exactly what he wanted. When Mia was not at home that evening, Aaron meticulously carried out his plan. He left a note on the kitchen counter, a simple goodbye, no explanation, no apology, just 3 words, I know everything. He made one last tour of the house, remembering everything they had built together. When he closed the door, the house was almost empty, just like the emptiness he felt in the hotel. He poured himself a glass of whiskey and watched the clock tick, imagining Mia's reaction when she got home. He could almost imagine her face, from confusion to panic, when she found the note, the empty house and the absence of anything familiar. He hoped that she would feel even a tiny bit of the pain she had caused him. Mia stumbled into the house at dawn, the scent of someone else's cologne still lingering on her clothes. She called out for Aaron, expecting him to be asleep in bed, but was greeted by an eerie silence. She switched on the light, and her eyes fell on the note on the kitchen cupboard. As she walked from room to room, panic set in. Her eyes widened as she realized that he had really gone. She opened the wardrobe and found that the drawers were almost empty. Not even his personal belongings were left. Even their wedding photos were gone. All traces of him had been wiped clean. Mia's heart beat faster. She picked up her phone and dialed his number, but the call went straight to his voicemail. She left a frantic message, choking back sobs as she pleaded with him to come back. But Aaron didn't respond. He was gone. For the next few weeks, he never showed up. Mia tried everything to contact him. She called friends and family, even went to his workplace to look for him, but learned that he had accepted a remote assignment. Her phone calls and texts went unanswered, slowly eating away at her composure, until she was left with nothing but regret and heartbreak. Her new romance with the mysterious man quickly deteriorates, and the excitement fades in the cold light of reality. Left alone, she is forced to face the consequences of her choices. Meanwhile, Aaron has started a new life, in a new city, surrounded by new friends and far from the memories of his failed marriage. He knows he is in control of his own destiny, and the refusal to be betrayed gives him peace. When Aaron looks back on it all, he feels not bitterness, but a calm sense of satisfaction. He gave her the freedom she wanted, but in the end she just sank into her own loneliness and regret. The ending, sometimes the best revenge, is to move on. Thank you for joining me on this journey of exploring the complexities of human relationships. Your support helps us grow and continue to bring you compelling stories of betrayal, revenge, and resilience. Share this story with someone who might need it, and remember to like this video. If you liked this story, let's continue to explore the wonderful stories that connect us together.